So next construction material which we'll study is nothing but brick. Okay, so brick we are using from a long time. Okay, so it is an ancient material which we are using. Okay, initially it was hand molded. We used to make it by our hands. Okay, and for baking we used to keep it in the sun. So it was sun baked. Okay, sun baked, and it was hand mold. Nowadays what we are doing is it is factory mold. We have a mold in which we make it, right? So there now, if you compare these two, hand mold, the shape was not uniform, whereas nowadays as you are using machines and everything, right, we have proper molds to it, to make the brick, so the shape is uniform. Even previously, in the olden days we used to sun bake it. So sun baking used to bake it unevenly. Okay, so strength would be less. Nowadays we are baking it in oven, right, in clean. Okay, so the baking is even and we can reach to higher strength. Okay, now this brick, generally there are certain materials in the brick. Okay, there are physical components in the brick. Brick is made up of silica, alumina, lime, iron oxide and magnesium. Okay, so these are the few of the materials. We can add few more additives depending upon our need, but these are the basic contents it have. Okay, now silica, generally that is nothing but sand. Okay, so it comprises of 50 to 60% by weight of the brick. Okay, so silica is generally 50 to 60% of the brick. Okay, that is nothing but the sand is 50 to 60% of the brick. Now aluminium, that is nothing but the clay. Okay, clay is 20 to 30% by weight of the brick. And what is the basic need of the clay here is clay will bind the brick, keep it together. Okay, so that is the main purpose of the clay. Similarly, you will have 2 to 5% of lime in this brick. Okay, so lime is 2 to 5%. Iron oxide should be somewhere around less than 7%. Okay, and magnesia should be less than 1%. So all these things are the basic constituent of the bricks. Their percentage are given here. This percentage may vary. Okay, may vary means if suppose someone might take silica or sand to be 54%, and maybe this aluminium maybe 22%. Okay, so it depends upon the requirements and how they are making and what is their requirements. It depends upon all those things. Okay, so this will that's why I have given you the range. It will lie somewhere in between that. That is the basic idea. One more thing is the maximum content is nothing but the silica. Okay, so if they will ask you which material is present mostly in a brick, then that is silica or sand. Okay, okay, so yeah, so nowadays as we are using the frame structure, so it is because columns and beams are made up of concrete, so bricks are only used in the walls. Okay, so in the walls also, so this is one of the standard brick. Okay, so length is around 215 mm, thickness is around 102.5 mm, and height is around 65 mm. Okay, so this is this brick standard will change. Okay, so there are different sizes of bricks also, and every country would have their own nominal sizes. Okay, so these brick sizes may change. Okay, now there are different kinds of bond also while placing these bricks. Okay, see, some are placed like this vertically. Okay, so if I change the color of the pen, maybe you can see it clearly. Yeah, see, some are placed like this vertically in this wall, and some are placed horizontally, and maybe see, you can see here this wall is going horizontal, 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 and in between there is a vertical. So this here there is one horizontal and then in between. So what I am trying to say here is, if they are placed horizontally, then that is known as stretcher bond. Okay, if they are placed alternately, horizontally and like this, laterally, okay, then this is known as English bond. So it depends upon the orientation of the brick, how you are placing. The different names are given, such as stretcher bond, English bond, Flemish bond. Okay, so all these types are the different type of bonding which we do for the wall. Okay, okay, so what are the different types of brick? Generally we have common types of brick which we use. Okay, so these brick are used generally everywhere it is used. Okay, they are really common. Okay, so generally used for plastered areas and all those areas. Facing brick is used, they can be multicolor. Okay, they can be red in color or different colors of bricks nowadays comes in the market. They are used for facing bricks. And now engineering bricks are something like this. We generally use these are dense with specific load bearing capacity used for specific purposes. Okay, so these are few of the types of